morning. Good morning, sir.
Let's begin by saying a word of prayer. Father, we thank you for today. We thank you that we're gathered here in peace and love. Father, as we continue our training program, you will be with us, you will guide us, you will give us the wisdom and the understanding to carry on. Amen. Amen. Respect is very important. You know, I had some players, some people complain about, their teammates disrespecting them. I've said it from the onset. Due to the way we are raised, due to the culture that we're in, due to this environment that we're in, we don't tend to respect each other. And what does respect really mean? Allowing people to live their life, allowing people to be who they are, allowing people to grow, accepting people the way they are. Because, you are the way you are because somebody accepted you, so you have to accept others. Don't try and change people, you understand? But set your own rules and, go by your own rules. If you feel that you don't like this type of person, you can't do anything to change it. Can you change a fish from swimming, from living inside the water to fly on the air? Can you do that? Can you do that? You can't really change anyone. You can't really change anyone. So please, let's just respect who we are. We all have different skill levels. We all have we're all different people. But what makes us a community is that we respect each other. Respect is very important. I can live with anything, but I can't live where there's disrespect. Because that's the boiling point. Let's respect each other. Remember, life is just a game. Just as football is a game. You have 90 minutes in a match, right? In life, how many minutes do you get? How many minutes do you get? Huh? You get 24 hours.
I never had that.
But if I will respect him, he's right in his own way because life is one day at a time. There are many people who started this year, but their life is over. But here we keep going on. It doesn't mean we're better, but it means that there's something that we have to work. There's something that we have to accomplish, and each day takes us closer to the D-Day. But it's a game. It's all a game. Like I said, God gave us life to see what we can do with it, to see how many points we can get. Are you with me? God gave us life just like a real game to see how many points we can get. And how do you get points? Who knows how you get points?
Going from level to level.
Yeah, if you go from level to level, each level you need to acquire points. How do you acquire points? Experience. Experience is not enough now. There are some things that you do that you acquire points. Impact. Yeah, respect is one of them. How you respect people. Most importantly, how you treat the poor and the needy. Yes, how you treat people who don't have nothing. You understand? That earns you a lot of points. And your deeds that you do, your good deeds too. How you make people happy. You have the opportunity to play football that makes people happy. You understand? There are sometimes that some people, everything is, they are in a moment where they have no hope. But when they watch a football game, when they see how people can be united, how 11 men can be united, another team can be, and they are all playing together. It gives them joy, especially when they score. So in your own role and duty, you're also there to get points by adding, giving people comfort. That's your job, to give people what? To give people what? Comfort. So whether you win or you lose, just find a way to give people comfort. And it starts from yourself, because if you can't give what you don't have, so you have to always be comfortable with playing with different type of people. And you also have to make those people what? Comfortable with you. And then, be comfortable with your coach, whoever he is. And then be comfortable with your opposition. And at the same time, it will just move up from there. So lastly, let's have respect for one another. It's very important. Without respect, we can't go anywhere. No matter who he is, the fact that he's here, he has the requirement already. at a professional level, it's not about skill, it's about will. Because everybody's skillful there. You want to go to Barcelona, everybody's skillful there. So what's the difference is those who have the will to go, to keep on moving. You know, some people when they get to that top, they just relax. Haven't you seen it? Once you get to the top, you relax. But there are some people, once they get to the top, they still have the will to keep going on and on. Okay, so that's just it. So let's practice respect. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of opportunities today to practice, respect for one another. Are we good? Okay, so we're starting with the rebound session. Because we're a lot, it's last man out. So once you miss your turn, get ready for how many laps? Paul, our fitness expert, how many laps? 10. 10 is small now. Let's add 0. 100. I will join you guys now because I'll join you guys at 99.
99.5.
99.5.
99.7.
At least it's 99 point something. I'll join you at 99. So that's it. So let's get ready. I'm sure we're going to have fun today. And okay, Paul, good. Lead. Let's lead. Okay, so everybody behind Paul, if you don't know. You don't know.
I'm scared of that.
You are winning this today. By God's grace, Abi. You're out, Sadiq. Oh yeah, now let's see who the champ is. Edwin, is this the second time you're winning it?
2 times in a row.
2 times in a row. You're showing them.
Yeah.
You're showing them. And today's challenge was pretty tough. How were you able to stay focused all through?
I just have to respect one another by doing so. It enables me to focus.
Right.
To win the challenge.
Congratulations.
Winterberg. Oh, what a goal! England may well have won it here at Stamford Bridge for Arsenal.
Hello, third season. I'm with the legendary Arsenal player Nigel Winterburn, who would like to say a few words about your organization.
Pascal, it's a pleasure to talk to you. I hear you're doing a fantastic job at turf season, and if you can get any more players like Kanu, then I'll be very happy.
Kanu, he's got acres of space. Yes! Kanu does it! And Arsenal double their lead!
And Nigel, this means that your favorite Nigerian player is Kanu?
What a player he was. So good with the ball. For somebody that hardly ever moved on a pitch, was a world-class player.
Thank you.
So, me, I know where I think. I'm the captain of that.
It's okay, no go rest.
No, sir.
Still one lago.
But now your ground because this thing.
It is sure.
Like stretching my legs more. Yeah.
Peter, come and rest me. Come on. Stand up, John. Stand up. Where did they come?
So, a friend of mine said to me this past weekend, I was watching a program, and he said that football is about, there are 3 P's of football. Firstly, it's about possession, progression, and penetration. I mean, and when I think about it, I realize that that it makes sense. You have to first possess the ball. And when you possess the ball, you have to think about progression. How can you progress from where you got the ball? Most likely your own defensive half to where the opponent's half. You first have to think about it. Then once you get thinking about progression, the next thing you need to think about is how to penetrate the final third and to get the goal. That's what the game is about. If you don't possess the ball, can you progress? And if you don't progress, can you penetrate? If you look at most of the goals that we scored last week, it was because the team that scored had to first possess the ball. And when they possessed the ball, they were not thinking of going backwards. When you are going backwards, are you progressing? So, but when you move forward, that's when you are progressing. And when you move forward, then you now think about how do you penetrate. Penetrating what? Passes, penetrating shots. That's the game. But if you are thinking about how to, I know it's a subculture, the culture of Africans to always want to dance on the ball. Like Neymar, who was saying that it's part of the Brazilian culture to dance on the ball. And Brazilian culture is similar to African culture. There's no Yorubas in Brazil. Who knows? Okay, so basically, we need to think, as progressives in football, that why am I playing this game is to, get a goal. Because when the purpose of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. So the purpose is to get the goal. So once you possess the ball, possession is number one. If you are losing possession, you are not playing the game. And if you have possession and you are not progressing, you are not playing the game. You understand? When you get possession, you are comfortable in possession, then you progress. And then you now start looking for how to penetrate. The classic of that was PSG Man City. I think last week, second half. That's a classic example of what I'm talking about. Possession, progression, penetration. You're the best team in the world. If you can do that, we can go to Barcelona, we can go to Old Trafford, we can go to Bayern and we beat them silly.
Yeah.
Right? So. It's not impossible. So, but the most important thing again, like I said, is respect. You can see some of us are excelling in respecting ourselves and respecting our teammates, and others are catching up. But respect is like a muscle. You have to keep what? You have to keep what?
Exercising.
You have to keep exercising. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. Go help us now. Where's Kay? Kay, I think the spirit was leading you. Alright, please. Amen.
Amen.
Lord, I just come here to this because Lord, be with us in the mighty name.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord, for the successful training. Father, Lord, I continue to show and clear our market in the sky. Oh Lord, everything we are doing concerning football, it shall not be in vain in the mighty name.
Amen.
It shall not be in vain in the mighty name.
Amen.
Whatsoever process we are going to take, oh Lord, it shall lead us through in Jesus' name.
Amen.
It shall lead us through in the mighty name.
Amen.
Help us to reach out to who will reach out to us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Well done, guys. So quickly, we want to ask.
Who deserves respect?
Well, anybody that shows respect deserves respect.
So you're saying everybody deserves respect?
Well, not everybody shows respect.
Okay, so what do you think about today's training?
Well, today's training, I feel it was great, it was good. It was training as usual. I was just laughing through it so as to enjoy it, but I'm hoping to improve.
Alright. So tell me, what do you think about respect?
I think respect is accepting others, people, character, attitude. Every man, in every aspect, they display them to you. So you also have to keep along with it to accept it. Anyway it goes. So,
Alright, who do you think deserves respect?
For me, everybody deserves respect. Depends on how you put yourself, be yourself in front of, possess yourself in front of other people, themselves, your attitude and character. So that's what I feel.
Alright, in general, what do you have to say? How do you feel about today's training?
How How I feel about today's training is we all respected each other in terms of your attitude, your character during the game. So that's just it.
What do you think about respect?
Respect is the mutual understanding and tolerance of the next person.
Okay, so who do you think deserves respect?
Everyone deserves respect. You give respect, you get respect.
Okay, finally, what do you think about today's training?
It was good. I didn't even know that time had gone.
So just good. What's your take home from today?
Practice makes perfect.
Okay. So what do you think when you say respect? What comes to your mind?
Respect, like a self-mutual feelings we give to people, and most especially our elders and our environment as a whole.
All right. So who do you think deserves your respect?
I think everyone deserves my respect, most especially my elders and my friends and all.
All right. Lastly, what do you have to say about today's training session?
Well, I really enjoyed it. It's good to be back, after a long while. So I really enjoyed today, and I'm looking forward to the game on Thursday.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.